Will this red thread possess you?
Something's not right with this episode.
Sinister. Thanks for watching our Great Flood special on the Dark Web of Secrets. As always, I'm Evil Fred.
And I'm Moon Nazi Robak, reminding you that behind every abomination, there's a happy web of secrets.
And we love every abomination.
Yeah, that's very true.
And we're clear.
That was the best episode yet. I like that one.
Tell me about it. It's so amazing to work with such an efficient man.
Yeah, likewise. I can't believe that in the first month we already have 1 million subscribers.
For sure. It's so much better than the other channel.
Other channel? You still doing the red thread?
Yeah, I have to. Ever since I got community service for killing the evil Kevin. Speaking of which, good Kevin will be here in a few minutes to ruin my day.
Yeah, okay. I will head out then. I have to go scrub the space toilet. We had bratwurst last night. And sometimes you don't know if the stuff is coming or going up here on the moon.
Yikes. Sinister.
Okay, na, auf Wiedersehen.
We'll see you soon there, big guy. Well, my day turns to crap in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hey, Evil Fred. Man, I am not feeling it today.
Oh, good, it's you. I guess we should get started.
Well, I mean, I guess we should. I mean, we do have a 1,000 subscribers now, and I don't want to disappoint our fans.
Wow, 1,000 subscribers. We have 1,000 subscribers. We are just blowing it up. Hey, look out, internet, because here we come.
I know, it's pretty impressive. Trust me.
You know what? I do have a question for you.
What's that?
What's with the sunglasses? That's my thing.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm just a little hungover from last night. So, last night I went to the Hillary Clinton pantsuit drop, man, and it was freaking off the hook. I'm regretting it now, man. I am fried.
Wow. Yeah, I bet. But honestly, you've never looked better. You look half dead.
No, thanks, I guess. So I think you're going to have to lead this one because, like I said, brain dead here. So take it away, man. This is all you.
Well, since I usually carry most of the weight, I will return in kind. You know, I've actually been following a thread on demonic possession, a topic that kind of fits well with the way you look today. Question for you. Have you ever seen the movie The Exorcist?
No, I never watched that movie. That trailer gave me the heebie-jeebies. You know, I stuck with the wholesome, intellectual, engaging shows like Rainbow Bright.
Rainbow Bright? What kind of a demon spawn are you?
Anyways, what's this whole thing about this demonic possession you're going on about?
Well, I was following a thread about demonic possession and I discovered a condition called Dissociative Identity Disorder, or DID for short. This psychological condition involves a person having 2 or more distinct personality states. They suggest that the symptoms of demonic possession are in fact DID, and DID is often linked to severe trauma in childhood. I mean, you could say something did happen to these people. Okay. I know mental illness isn't a joke, but damn it, my pun game is absolutely beyond reproach.
Yeah, it's going to get us banned, but okay.
Okay, calm down. Well, I did have a few questions though. So 1, if DID is linked to trauma as a child, then why don't you show any symptoms?
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
You said you watched Rainbow Bright as a child. If that's not enough trauma, I really don't know what is.
First and foremost, Rainbow Bright is the furthest thing from trauma. Check this out.
Sneak up on him. He's our last chance.
Yeah, see? Pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now I'm suffering from trauma too. And anyways, the second question I had is, how can DID explain demonic possession? I mean, there's so much more going on here than psychologists suggest.
Well, first of all, let me start by saying that possession has been part of the human religions for a long time, Evil Fred. For example, in Christianity, people believe that demons cause possessions. In Hinduism, spirits or gods can do it. In Islam, possession is sometimes blamed on the jinn. My point is, every culture and every religion has something that resembles possession. And this is likely because people didn't understand psychology. It's simple as that, Evil Fred.
Yes. Did explains dramatic personality changes, but it gets way stranger than that. Like loss of time?
Okay, loss of time, like amnesia or memory gaps. That's not unusual for people suffering from DID. Modern psychological studies, such as those by Dr. Cleft, link D.I.D. to severe trauma. Trauma people want to forget. That's only natural.
Like Rainbow Bright.
Not funny. But I'm not talking about my childhood shows, Evil Fred. I'm talking about real trauma. Trauma that's not YouTube friendly. It has been suggested that severe trauma can cause the young brain to branch out to protect itself. It creates an alternate ego where trauma is disconnected and not associated with the individual who suffered through it. Thus, it's possible to have gaps in memory or loss of time, I guess.
Kevin, I went to college and aced my how to torture exam, so you're telling me things I already know. Pro tip, psychological torture is often more effective than the physical kind, but the physical stuff is way more fun. Or as you say about Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars, it's emotionally satisfying.
Okay, for the last time, dude, I am not a fanboy of Kennedy's Star Wars. I just feel it's a fantastic approach to good writing for the modern audience.
Power of one, the power of two, the power of many, the power of one, the power of many.
You see, what can I say? Defending the indefensible? That's a hallmark of fanboyism, and you know it.
Okay. All right, just moving on. My point is that these alternate egos are perceived as signs of possession. These egos are just dormant until triggered, giving the illusion of a sudden case of possession. In the past, this would lead to an exorcism where a priest would try to drive the evil spirits away.
And the power of Christ compels you. I always love that bit.
Yeah, are you done?
Maybe.
Well, my point is, therapeutic inventions of D.I.D, such as psychotherapy, are far more effective and compassionate than an exorcism.
More compassionate, you think?
Oh, I know. I still haven't forgiven my brother for waterboarding me with holy water. Yeah, you probably like the guy.
That sounds awesome to me.
But my point is, exorcism does not address the underlying physiological issues, but therapy can, Evil Fred.
I would agree with you there, Sam Winchester, if it stopped there, but it doesn't. See, there's far more going on than mere psychological anomalies. There's something that is not natural, something that is even truly supernatural. Even the Catholic Church, particularly the Vatican, has an official structure and administration for dealing with cases of possession and performing exorcisms.
But that's a church. It's only natural they would have that. That is their business model after all.
Well, a broken clock is correct twice a day, and this is one of them.
Okay, well, it sounds like someone wants to get smited today.
Well, let me educate you, my EQ-deprived friend.
Please do.
Significant psychological changes have actually been observed in patients supposedly diagnosed with DID that often defy all the conventional explanations. For instance, different personalities within the same individual can exhibit varying glucose tolerance levels, distinct allergic responses resulting in skin reactions like rashes or hives, and different levels of visual acuity, with some personalities requiring glasses while others do not. How does one explain that?
I don't know. With science?
Okay there, Fauci, science. But studies have documented variations in physiological markers such as blood pressure, heart rate, and EEG patterns between these different identities. These dramatic changes, which occur in response to a shift in personality, actually resemble supernatural transformations traditionally attributed to demonic forces. These profound influence of these alternate identities on the body underscores the possibility that what we call DID today might actually be manifestations of demonic possessions or something even more sinister.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
So how do you explain all that? The eyesight changes alone is so uncanny that there has to be something supernatural pulling the strings.
That's easy, Evil Fred. Something is being pulled, and it's not strings.
If you suggest my leg, I swear I will find a way to transcend to your dimension and smack the smug.
Okay, hold on.
Face.
Calm down. Cool your jets. Don't get your goatee in a bind. I'm talking about the muscles around your eye. Sometimes what people believe can directly change how they see.
Well, I don't see what you're saying.
Okay, stop with the puns.
It's my thing, Kevin.
Stress can cause muscles to tense up, which can affect how well the eye can focus, making vision better or worse. For example, people with D.I.D have different personalities, as we've been discussing, which can cause them to focus on different things, affecting their emotions and what they notice, right? There's a book called 3 Faces of Eve that talks about this phenomenon in great detail, Evil Fred.
Okay, now you're really grasping at straws.
No, seriously, Evil Fred. I mean, this is well documented. We knew about this even during World War II. Military doctors noticed something very interesting about pilots. These pilots could see better when they were under lots of stress. They called it combat vision. The stress of combat made their bodies super alert and their eyesight even sharper. This helped them see enemy planes and targets more clearly during dogfights. You see, under intense stress, their bodies entered a heightened state of arousal.
You said arousal.
You're such a child, dude.
Maybe.
What I'm saying is that when pilots felt excited or scared, their bodies released adrenaline. This made their senses, like their eyesight, work even better. This shows how our body can adapt and improve in challenging situations. Trust me, I know all about this, Evil Fred. I play Call of Duty.
You said duty.
Dude, it's a good game. Never mock COD.
God help me.
My point is that this is not a stretch to see how different personalities can alter physical traits like eyesight. It doesn't take a demon to do so, Evil Fred.
Well, I never said it did as well. I just said I think there's more going on here than what psychologists are suggesting. Not that it's demons, but in all fairness, it could be, but it could also be something else. See, you're forgetting one key element to possession stories that doesn't jive with did.
And what's that?
Well, for starters, knowing different languages. For example, in 1906, Clara Germana Selly, a 16-year-old South African girl known for her piety, reportedly became possessed after making a pact with the devil. Sounds like fun. Her behavior turned crazily erratic, displaying unnatural physical strength and violent outbursts. Astonishingly, Clara began speaking fluently in multiple languages, including Polish, German, French, and even Latin, languages she had never learned. Witnesses, including the priests and nuns, were convinced of her possession due to her accurate conversations in those tongues and her revealing intimate knowledge about the priests and nuns. Local priests performed intense exorcisms during which her linguistic abilities and disturbing insights persisted. Can Did explain that?
Well, I can't explain the, knowing certain information about the priests and nuns, but I can explain the likelihood of someone knowing different languages. Okay, first of all, there are reasons this could happen, like being exposed to languages when they're young, separating memories into different parts, so one personality doesn't remember when they learned it, or learning without realizing it, like watching a TV show and learning a foreign language. I mean, that is how I learned Klingon, after all.
Now you're really grasping at straws, you patak.
Whoa, no need to get nasty, Evil Fred.
I steady Klingon too.
But I am starting to see your point.
Sinister.
But if these symptoms are not did or denomic, then what else could they be?
Aliens.
When you look at all the evidence of the UFO and the ancient astronaut evidence, you're going to find behind this entities that were accused of causing the darkness, the war, the suffering, all of that, were by and large extraterrestrial entities. They called them the gods in Mesopotamia, also in Egypt, and then that morphed into angels and forces of Satan. Today, we call them extraterrestrials, but it's really the same thing.
The phenomenon, characterized by extreme behaviors such as speaking in unknown languages, superhuman strength, and dramatic personality changes, can be compellingly reinterpreted as evidence of extraterrestrial life and alien experimentation. Advanced alien technology could explain the unexplained physical abilities and neurological manipulation seen in possessed individuals, including psychological states and behavioral control that mimic mental health disorders. Historical and cultural accounts of beings descended from the skies, often regarded as gods or demons, suggest ancient interactions with extraterrestrial visitors, providing a unifying explanation for consistent possession-like symptoms across different cultures and different time periods.
Oh, that's interesting, Evil Fred. I mean, I do know Dr. John Mark did talk to many people who said aliens abducted them. They described medical exams and mind control sessions. And get this, they said these experiences felt like being possessed. So perhaps you're right.
Yes, and as our understanding of technology and neuroscience advances, the possibility of external manipulation of human biology becomes more plausible even in our own time, suggesting that what we perceive as demonic possession might be evidence of extraterrestrial life and their ongoing experiments with humanity.
Okay, one question. Who and why would they be doing this?
Lizard people.
Lizard people.
Lizard people. We expand on this why in the episode on lizard people. You should actually check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But you see, they feed off negative emotions. But that's not the point. The point is that they can, and so perhaps they do.
Okay, I don't know about lizard people, Evil Fred, but I do know that humans are getting close to changing people's emotions with technology, such as deep brain stimulation, or DPS. It's a technique in which electrodes are placed inside the forehead to control the brain's activity. It has been used to treat diseases like Parkinson's and OCD, often changing a person's personality and behavior.
Well, there's also transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, that uses magnetic fields to stimulate nerve cells in the brain, particularly for treating depression. Patients undergoing TMS often report changes in mood and personality, with symptoms improving, leading to altered behavior and cognitive function.
Okay, like the God helmet we discussed in the episode, Are We Made of Light?
That was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
You should check it out.
But you forgot one other treatment that can modify the patient's personality and make them feel like they're being possessed.
What could that be?
A Nicolas Cage film, dude.
No, not the beast! Not the beast!
That'll do it. You see there, Ash Williams, there is something more going on than just did. There is an outside force, be it demonic possession, alien influence, or just Nicolas Cage. Either way, it's not natural.
You know, this may not be natural. Unfortunately, our time restraints are. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We'd also like to thank our supporters, like you. Without your generous support, this show would not have been possible.
I'd also want to remind all you trauma victims out there that if you have a suggestion for a thread you'd like us to follow, please let us know in the comments section of our Discord or email us at the address on screen. Thanks for watching The Dark Secrets of the Web. I'm Evil Fred.
Whoa, Dark Secrets of the Web? No, you mean the Red Thread Connection, right?
Yeah. What you said, Red Thread Connection.
Something's going on here and I don't like it. Well, I'm Kevin Keator, reminding you to follow the Red Thread and see where it takes you. Perhaps you'll be surprised.
Not as surprised as I am that I'm still doing this crap with you.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Carry on. Do your thing.
Okay, dude. Well, I think I'm hearing things or I'm really fading fast, so I'm going to go take a nap.
I think you need your beauty rest. Maybe go watch some Rainbow Bright and slip off into dreamland. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, jeez. Thank God he's gone. Wait, what time is it? I think I still got time to watch my stories.
Like sands through the hourglass, so
Sinister
are the days of our lives.